literally like mud.
Just
like,
grab some, shove it on, let's film.
Mud and heat. Don't forget the heat.
And the mosquitoes,
Okay.
and the bugs, and the snakes.
And the snakes, yeah.
The snakes.
This is an amazing piece of work. I mean, I'm a big fan of Dee anyway, but what she's done with this movie is fantastic, and you guys are at the center of it. So just talk about the experience of being involved in such a special project.
I don't even know where to begin. Just being on the set with everyone every single day was just amazing. To have Dee to even approach me and not have me read and just offer me the role was a blessing, and to read the script and just see how relevant it is to how we're living today, it makes sense to be for me to be a part of it, and the message is just amazing. I'm just really, really proud to be a part of it.
Yeah, it's always, you're always hopefully looking to do something new, to find a story that's new. So much is repetitive in films, and we tell the same stories and we have the same characters, and these two women are such fully rounded, complicated, layered, real representations of women on screen. They're not perfect, and they are honest representations of women. And we were being directed by Dee, who's a visionary and one of the most exciting filmmakers working today. And so, the whole thing was a kind of a gift of a project.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Now, both of you look like you're very urban and sophisticated. So how long did it take to get used to shooting in all that mud on that location where you filmed?
I mean, after a day or two, you surrender to it all. Like, you become the character. This is what it is. I live in the mud. I live in this hut. There's going to be mud trampling all through my house. You just surrender. There's nothing you can do.
They started off the job by putting like fake mud under our nails in the morning, and then like 3 days in, we'd be ready, and I'd be like, wait, I need some mud. Right, let's go.
So it's just literally like mud.
Just
like,
grab some, shove it on, let's film.
Mud and heat. Don't forget the heat.
And the mosquitoes,
Okay.
and the bugs, and the snakes.
And the snakes, yeah.
The snakes.
But that's the cool part. The location was so like authentic. I mean, where did you guys actually shoot? Where were we?
New Orleans and some...
Vacherie. That was the name of it.
Yeah, was it like a plantation or something?
It was an old plantation. It was
Yeah.
about 2 hours outside New Orleans. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, how did you guys prep for this to portray characters from this particular time period? Because, like you said, the characters are fully developed and they're women, and you're given a chance to grow on screen. But the way women are today aren't necessarily the way they were during that time period. So, how did you research to capture those nuances?
It was an interesting time. Women were, in the home pre-war, and then the war happened, and women got out of the home and they went and they worked, and they replaced the men who'd gone to fight, and things changed a little bit. But then the war was over, and women were expected to go back and be the same they were. So I think there was a shift in consciousness for women at that time, of the expectations of them when they were growing up to this. So there was that. There was the social hierarchy that men versus women, white versus black, and where that placed you. And so we just looked at lots of imagery, and it was rehearsal with Dee that kind of made that. It was the power play between these characters.
Yeah, and the prepping, like, I've been prepping since I was a child. I've been going down south since I was a kid, so I saw this woman. This woman was my grandmother. This woman was all my aunts. So this woman is in my DNA, so I knew how to, be Florence and be silent and be silent and powerful at the same time. And of course, with the classes with Dee, and the acting classes that I had to take, of course.
Well, I just want to say I am really proud of you. I mean, it's so good to see you do such a dramatic role, and hopefully more acting for you.
Definitely.
Definitely?
Yes.
All right. And fantastic job for you as well. Always good work. So both of you, very proud. Great movie. Thank you. Such a pleasure to talk to you.